What's up, everybody? Welcome back to BTR Films. And I know I start my intros exactly the same all the time in the same spot, but it's gonna be like that for a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. Bear with me now. 2 more videos, or 3 if I post this one. I might not post this one just yet. I might post this when I get the motor. You guys will know because it'll be at the end of this video. But basically, I've been working on organizing and getting all the bolts and nuts where they're supposed to go. So this drawer right here is bolts that I know are pairs, but I don't know where they go. This right here is electric, like anything for the electric. These I'm gonna use for the wiring. These are for the batteries. This is a ground. And then this is, I know where all of these go as well. This is for my transmission. Basically just assorting all my stuff, getting it prepared, organize all my tools and stuff the other day. And this right here, these are all my exhaust bolts. I gotta get a bunch of new ones. This one right here, gotta get a bunch of new exhaust bolts because this one's just ate up really bad. And then I got an exhaust bolt stuck right there that broke. So I got a couple I gotta get. So I gotta get 3 new exhaust bolts, and then I gotta get some new bolts for these brackets right here. But I also been working on taking the bumper off and just getting prepared for tomorrow. It's basically all I've been doing. But now another thing is we got the nitrous right here, the nitrous system. This is a nitrous express system. This tank, I believe it's 15 or 10 pound. I'm not too sure, I forgot. I wish they had somewhere it tells you. I'm not too sure if it does. I'm not gonna move it around too much. I don't want to scratch the shit out of this thing. But I think it's a 10 or 15 pound. I'm not too sure, I gotta check again. But basically, I'm gonna be just working on mounting this inside of the G. So I got a perfect spot for this. Like a great spot for this, actually. So right there, it's like this plastic, it's like a stand for your food and shit, I guess, but people are not gonna be eating in my car, and there's gonna be nobody in the back seat. I'm probably gonna gut the seats eventually, but for now, I'm gonna just work on mocking it up and mounting it right here, and then I'm gonna maybe get those wires, those hoses, and run them through. I'm not too sure if these wires might work because I had it all wired up in the Honda, and accidentally hit the battery and they arced a little bit a couple times. They hold pressure still, and then they're sitting in there for a while, so they got kinked up and shit, and I don't know if this is gonna fuck it up or not. So I'm just trying to leave it like wrapped like this. It's been wrapped like that for a couple days, just trying to fix its shape a little bit. Hopefully that works. If not, I'll clamp it down to try to squeeze it back to its original shape. But that's where I'm gonna mount the nitrous bottle. That's about it for now. I'm gonna just be working on getting a nitrous bottle mounted up and stuff. I'm gonna be working on getting some new exhaust bolts. So I ordered, like I said in the last video, I ordered and it's already ordered. I ordered the brand new fucking 6-shooter motor mounts from Z1 Motorsports. So shout out to them. And then I ordered some new O2 sensors because I cut my O2 sensors off in the back right here, as you see. I cut them off because those are the only things that were holding on to the motor, and they just did not want to come off. So I'm like, fuck this, I ain't gonna waste no more time. Just chopped them off. I was able to pull the motor out. Like, that was the only thing holding the motor, and I was having problems all day. So I just wanted to hurry up and get it out. So I finally got it out. But so that's, as of now, I got the new motor mounts, the new O2 sensors. I got the exhaust flanges coming because these ones are really bad. They like just fell apart. I also gotta do some cleaning down here. I gotta take all that dirt off, make sure all the fucking rust and the grime and all that shit is just out of there. I come through with an air compressor and hit it up, so it's all good. That's about it. So the wheels are all painted. I put these little caps from the Honda on there, just for now because I was bored. I've been trying to lower this so I could see how it looks, and also rest the suspension because I also gotta air up the back tire. But just rest the suspension because it's been sitting up like this for 4 months now. But I mean, I said, what's a couple more days, like about a week, to be honest, because the motor's gonna be here tomorrow. So I'm gonna just wait, and then I'll fucking put the motor in. I gotta raise this higher actually because I need a bit more space. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna work on getting that installed. All right, guys. So it's the next morning, and I'm just getting ready for work and shit, but also getting ready to grab these parts because while I'm doing my parts run for work, I'm gonna do the parts run for all the new bolts I gotta get. And right here are basically all the bolts that I know I need. So I figured out what these 2 big bolts were for. These are actually my motor mount bolts, which I actually need to reuse these because on the new motor it does not come with not the new motor, on the motor mounts, the 6-shooter motor mounts, it does not come with any. So I gotta reuse these, but I'm not gonna reuse them, one, because they're bit up, and they're old and rusty. I just want nicer ones, so that's what I'm gonna do. Get nicer ones of those. Then these are my exhaust bolts, same as that. Same with that, just get some new ones of those as well. These bolts right here, they're for those brackets right there, the one that's wobbling. They go right here in these corners and shit, over there in that corner too. So I'm gonna get new bolts for those as well. Make sure everything looks uniform and nice. So yeah, that's about it. The rest of these bolts, they're from the Honda actually. These three right here, these three bolts right here, they're from when the car had an accident. They had like a bracket right here holding that shit on. So that's what those are from. But those fit in the those fit in here pretty well. And they still kind of do hold this shit up. So I'll just have to pinch it, have that shit pushed against here. So I'm gonna get some new ones of these actually, because one's go over there, one go here, one there. So yeah, I'm gonna get some new ones of these actually too. Hold up. So I'm gonna get new ones of these. I only need one of each, to be honest. So that's about it. So these are all I'm gonna take with me. I did not get to mount the nitrous. I marked where it's supposed to go, but I didn't have a drill. And also, I might mount it somewhere else just because it doesn't look where it's supposed to mount. I'm not sure if it's gonna have enough space for the bolts. So we'll have to see. But that's about it. So while I do my, while I'm working, I'm gonna hit the parts store and get the parts I need. This is the solenoids. They're two solenoids. It's just the case that connects them. I gotta refresh my memory how to set that shit up. All right, what's up, guys? So I'm back from work. I got the drill real quick. I'm about to drill these holes for the nitrous. I got all the nuts and bolts for the exhaust and for those brackets. The only thing I wasn't able to get was the bolts for the motor mounts, because no matter what, none of the bolts, these are fine thread, and I couldn't find any that would fit the fine thread for this. So I might have to order them. Not too sure. But basically, I'm gonna just work on getting these holes drilled and shit. And then today is Monday. The motor was supposed to come, but now it's delayed again for the next day. So today we're gonna do some transmission work. So I'm waiting for Benzo to pull up. All right, so I got the hose drilled, and then right here, these are the bolts and shit. These are for the brackets and shit. For these right here, I got these bolts these bolts are pretty fucking nice and shit. They look really nice. Nice quality bolts. And then these right here are the those are the nuts for the exhaust. And then these are the new exhaust bolts I got. That's what the new ones look like. They're very nice. They are not gonna rust. So these are a different thread. These are coarse threads, and I swapped them out because I couldn't find no fine thread same size, and it doesn't really matter. Oh shit. Also, if you guys come over here, if you look, okay, yeah, see, so all the holes on the exhaust are exactly the same size, right? But if you check, when they the people who they obviously took these off and put Y pipes. When they put the Y pipes, they did not put any of the new bolts. I'm gonna have to drill out. I'm gonna drill this shit out, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna drill those out, and I'm gonna just run those bolts I got. I'm gonna just run the 6. It will be a lot more secure. It help, maybe no exhaust leaks or nothing like that. I don't think there was one, but just to make the extra measure, make sure it's all safe and shit, make sure it's clean. So basically, I'm gonna just work on getting those brackets bolted on. Probably work on taking this front off. Or actually, I'm gonna leave it on for now. I don't want to mess up the paint. And then later tonight, I'm gonna take this off and bring it inside the house and shit. It will be here tomorrow. It was supposed to be here today, but now it's pushed back again. Let's hope it does not be pushed back again. So it being pushed back ain't too bad, because if I had the motor in here, it'd be more cluster. I'm gonna work on getting this motor out. It keeps on leaking and shit, even though I drained the fuck out of it. So basically, when Benzo slides today, he's gonna slide in a couple hours. We're gonna take the transmission off, and we're gonna clean the transmission, drain the fluid, all that shit. And then we're gonna work on taking the motor out of here and putting it in a corner somewhere and getting the hoist ready. So when the new motor comes, we could just put that bitch inside. I got this side done. They hold pretty nice. I'm trying to make sure it's it goes in center. Try not to have it bop off the fucking bolt, just because I don't want to scratch them at all, nothing like that. Try to keep them nice. They get stuck a little bit because I didn't cover the holes when I painted, so I just have to run it down with the impact a little bit to move the paint out the way. So y'all can see where it starts to kick, and then it runs down fast. It's because the paint is still in the threads and shit. So that's also one problem I gotta deal with. So now that I got those brackets on in the front and shit, doesn't look half bad. I'm gonna I got those brackets done, so I'm gonna mount the nitrous kit. I got the bolts all I got the holes all drilled, so now it's just basically mounting it. All right, so Benzo's here, and his shit sounds fucking crazy. I had no power running to this shit, and I had to open the trunk, and there's no manual, it's all electric. So I hooked up this little battery pack to the terminals, and that shit literally worked like a charm. Open that bitch up and stuff. And I know there's still power because the lights are flashing, so that's good. Oh, I'm basically just working on opening the trunk, pulling these seats down, because I'm gonna pull the seats out, take that out so I can mount the nitrous, and then put that back in there. All right, so I ended up removing the back seats completely. So I'm not too sure if I want to leave it gutted. You know, that's a good amount of weight reduction, or if I should just put them back, because the way the nitrous would look in there is super fire. And maybe just remove the passenger seat and leave the back seats and the driver's seat. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna just mount up the nitrous bottle to the fucking seat, and I'm gonna put it back in there, see how it looks. All right, guys, so I finally got the bottom bracket on for the nitrous bottle, but Benzo about to start up his whip for y'all and shit. Got a brand new downpipe on this hoe, and cat back. All right, so basically I got what I needed. Y'all see them 2 notches? That's all I needed, because yeah, see, that shit's perfect. The holes line up and shit, so that's perfect. So I'm gonna run those through and bolt these on. All right, so we ended up getting it mounted up. The bottle, I'm gonna bring my light out just so you can see better, but this shit completely mounted up. Fastened pretty solid too. It's pretty sturdy. We took the whole seat out, as y'all saw, just mounted it from the bottom. That was the best way to do it instead of trying to do it the other way. I think the next thing I want to do is I definitely want to take off the spoiler. Probably gonna sell that shit. I like the way the G looks without the spoiler. The back is super fire. All right, guys, so it's later in the night and shit, and basically I'm gonna end the video here and stuff. We got the nitrous set up and stuff. Benzo better head out, but first we gotta get some food and shit. Damn, bro, car sound nice as hell, no cap. But anyway, that's it for the video. I hope y'all guys enjoyed. This Beach Hour Films, yo. Deuces.